shit. Russ, I been turn my microphone on, shit. It's time to hear some reality. 204, Abdulkareem, what up?
Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Everything's scatter, scatter. Come on, this one.
Celebrate Dede Mabiaku in the house, come on. All right, great. Okay, so this is your session. We need you to, share your experience, your personal reflections on Eedris Abdulkareem's activism, because you have also shared great moments, with him. And then we'll show a video where both of you also had one or two songs together and time also together. We're open to you right now. Thank you for joining us online.
Thank you for this opportunity. I am most honored. Honestly, I would say I'm most honored to be called up to speak on my bro, my friend, I always say to him, Baba, I love you. Because I love his spirit. I love the resilience. I love the bullishness. Many might call it with whatever they might term it. But tell you what, if not for that, he will not remain relevant. I look at the younger generation today and I say, can a building stand without a foundation? Many people came before you all. Many of us took the punches, took the blows, took the bullets. Eedris took a lot of bazooka. He took a lot of flogging because he refused to budge. Look, do you think it's easy to speak and sing conscientiously? Then take a line and study the history of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, and you will find that it's not an easy trait to go through, but it's a worthwhile trait. It's a noble trait. It's a strong path to go through. It's a sincere one. Eedris, very sincere soul, very open-minded spirit, very down-to-earth, very realistic. No fake inside him at all. Ojoro no day. As he be, as you see him, that's so he be. I remember way back, ages ago, when they've been the struggle, when they go to sleep for shed outside Ray Power. Thank God, I want Kenny at D1 and the rest of them. Thank God for what you guys did, for opening that door at that time. It was a vital moment for the reality of a young boy's journey at that time to grow, bloom, and blossom. It was a key you provided that most people never ever thought they would provide. Who would want to give chance normally to him? They would look at him like a riffraff. But there we were. All of a sudden, the Kennys of this world picked him up, picked up situations with him, and helped to mold the values of what he had, but never changed the essence of what he carried inside his heart. He fought so hard all through these years, dogged, rugged, undeterred, undermining whose ox is God, poured it out and spilled it out the real right way. Why can't we find people who will start telling truth, speaking truth to power? Why can't we find people who will start becoming those mediums of change in the music industry, for crying out loud? It is time we start giving credit and credence to great ones like Eedris. Eedris, hey, when I remember that fight with 50 Cent, I go ask myself, say, they see all these chicken-hearted, lily-livered souls when they're everywhere. Can they stand to do what that Bobo did? If not for him, many things would not have changed for artists at that time. The awareness of the fact that Nigerian artists were trivialized and treated like bullshit in the midst of everything happening right here in Nigeria could not have come to the foreground if not for the way he went about it. Stubborn? Yes, you have to be stubborn to be able to stand the test of time. Resilient? Yes, he is resilient. And no apologies for that. It's value. It's somebody who fights for all. It's somebody who stands for all, the downtrodden in particular. And we are more in this society than the ones who hold us to ransom, who chain us and don't want to let the Africans see the truth of what the essence of what the hold means. But the Eedrises of this world will come forth, stand there, look them in the face, and spill it out to them, word for word, sound for sound, and create the essence of it and make it sting them. And that is what they hate. So they start to paint an Eedris with all kinds of colors. instead of eulogizing him, instead of glorifying the essence of what he carries, because he shows them the wrong things they are doing. It is for them to correct it, not for them to bastardize the message carrier. But that's what our system has created. Look at everything we see in this country today, and I just laugh. No good medical facilities. Eedris did down. We all now, they gather, they run up and down. I remember the day he came to my house. He touched me, reached my bone marrow. Eedris, looking like that. And he couldn't just pick his pieces together. I know that he had been carrying the cost himself for quite a while without saying anything to anybody. But he had gotten to the point of B, where he needed to speak out. And when my brother talked to me, I never thought anything else to do but to raise that alarm and say, to hell with everybody else. Wake up, everybody. We need to do something for one who's giving so much into our system for development to happen to us. Eedris, conscious fighter. Eedris is an edutainer. He educates while he entertains. He doesn't entertain for surface or trivial reasons. He doesn't want to sing anybody's praises. He wants to sing about those things that will make our society better. Because if Nigeria gets better, Africa gets better. So Eedris is supposed to be one of the people meant to be celebrated, not treated the way the system treats. We know what he had to go through. Do you know what it means to sing conscious music? Where the government that is will tell all corporations and the rest of them not to patronize you? Do you know what it means to stay on that lane? Where major show promoters will not want to touch you because they know you are anti. The stupidity that is rotten and stinking up the whole society. Do you know what it means to do the kind of things Eedris does every time and stay firm? It isn't how money in they make. No. No. It is not there for all this blue. It is there for do the right thing. It is there for show that path to the future so that sincerity, when time comes, will stare everyone in the face, logolunto, without any pretenses. I look many of the people, and they hear when that young man they talk just now, say, all these our artists when they blow. Leave them. Leave them. Let them pocket the blow. Let them package it in and keep by themselves. Their time is coming. Everybody must have a time to call for a need. If they do not come out and support those who have created the path for them, I wonder what their future will be. It's a challenge to all of them. It's not a plea. Eedris, where I come from? I come from Kano. Me, I not come from Kano. I not come from North. But all this while, for how long now, I have been struggling, fighting hard to make sure that we are able to raise funds to get him through that path, get him through this phase, make him cross the line, and make him go back again through rehabilitation. Where all the big names when they're from Kano, all the Dangotes, the Dantatas, the governor of Kano, all of them. Eedris is a big name. Go online. Your son has become that which is greater than all of you put together. Your duty to stand up and comfort to him and say, brother, we respect what you have done thus far. This is our token. But none of them has come so far. Because of the same personal aggrandizement that we see in this society, wanting to bootlick those in government, wanting to placate those running the system down, wanting to do the goody two shoes to all those people. But that's not what Eedris is here for. It's for the people. And I tell you, I beat my chest and say, I'm proud of what the people have done thus far. Many Nigerians have made me, I am most honored. I bow my head in respect to what all of you that have contributed so far to this cause have done. I mean, I couldn't imagine that such an amount of money will be raised in such a short time. But I'm grateful that this call was heeded. We need to do more. Yes, I know. We should do more. Yes, I believe. We can do more. Yes, I attest to that. Eedris, I don't tell you, make you not shake. Because the journey when you start, Olodumare knows say you're not doing because of your own personal aggrandizement. This journey where you're there inside, Olodumare knows say you're not doing because you want to show off. You do it because of the rights of the people. You do it because of the situation we're done there. You see, so far, when we look the records, I make bold to say that we don't reach the mark when the hospital requests for. But we need to do better. Because not be just Eedris alone. If not be for that wonderful soul, when Lord might give to them as a blessing. When Eedris stand dogged and rugged with all through, change. He treasured her, value her, show her love, care, respect. That is one very vital factor people don't know about Eedris. Eedris respecting wife, go. And that one show me something about that man. That wonderful soul there inside that man. Great being, great human. One who's underestimated by some of you, not by us, because a lot of us know his value, but many don't want to speak about it. I tell you something, Eedris, we will still be celebrating you and we will be dancing and cheering together. There's nothing that can change it. Do me a favor, everybody. This should be a wake-up call to you all. We need to do a lot more for Eedris, because after the operation comes rehabilitation. And that is a very crucial period for the both of them and for his family as a whole, because the two breadwinners in the family are involved in this. So it has to affect the children also. I know after this, when I get back, I'm going to be with Keke. Keke, me, I'm going to look for you. We are going to sit down together and we must plot something together. Jaman, Masao, we are in this together. We shall all do this together. And we shall make sure that this journey becomes a journey of grace, a journey of glory, a journey of happiness thereafter. I salute you all. I greet your resolve. I salute you, Lakrib. I salute the Unchained Vibes. Eedris, the master of Unchained Vibes in the present time. Thank you all.
Wow, beautiful. Come on, celebrate Dede Mabiaku. Thank you. That was so emotionally driven. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Shit. Rest I told my microphone on shit. It's time to hear some reality. 204. Abdulkareem. What up?
Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Everything scatter, scatter. Come on, this suffer. Bossa, bossa. Gunshot in the air. Nigeria, jaga, jaga.